And we are live. I think so. Yeah, we are. We are. So, welcome guys to the first day of live coding until I make $1 million. So, I decided to do this challenge inspired by Bridgemind. He's also done this challenge. He's proven that it is possible. So, I want to also prove to myself that achieving such big goals is possible to a normal guy. So, I've made this like little intro with Claude to basically show you guys what we're going to do and how we're going to be doing stuff. So just a disclaimer, or just like who am I? And wait, it went to the third slide. Yeah, basically my name is Gregor. I'm 23. I live in Europe, so my native language is not English. So you guys are going to see a lot of mistakes in my speaking, but that's just the way it has to be, I guess. It's just the way it has to be. I'm going to be learning along the way. Um, but yeah, I already tried to do some online shit, some online businesses, startups. I failed at them mostly. I've been trying for the past 2 or 3 years now. Since I was like 19, 20, around there. Um, I've not had much success. Altogether, I made like $30,000, which to a normal person might seem a lot of money, but if you uh, compare that time period to um, a 9 to 5 job, you can do the math, and it's actually not that much. So that's why I decided to do this journey, to share everything publicly, to push myself even harder. Why is it skipping? Okay, so yeah, this next slide is basically why I'm doing this, is to prove it can be done, and to prove to you guys, to inspire you guys to also do this type of journey with me and for yourself, to prove to everyone that a normal guy from Europe who doesn't have any connections, doesn't have any like rich parents, can make it out, can succeed at this. And yeah, we're going to be see you guys are going to see in first hand, without any cuts, without any edits, how and what does it take to create such a business, such a startup. We'll see. So yeah, this is the goal. The one that you see on the screen here, it's $1 million. It's a big goal, but again, I think that we can achieve it. So I've set 5 rules for this challenge. Is the number one rule is to vibe code, I guess, because vibe coding is so like easy. I know that you guys are going to say, yeah, it's AI slop, but doing it the traditional way, you cannot go fast. You cannot go fast, and it's much better than to just ship like half baked products than to like try and make it perfect, because I've been there. I've tried to make products perfect and never actually ship them, and that's why vibe coding is such a great start. Then once you start getting some customers, start getting some feedback, start getting some revenue, you actually hire some um, people that know more than you, that can help you in this field. And yeah, that's how I look at things. um, I know that many of you guys, many entrepreneurs that are in front of me, would have a different opinion on how to build a startup. But starting a startup from zero, I think that that's the best approach in my eyes. Then the second rule is we're going to build and try everything that's going to be possible. I do have some ideas in mind to start the series. I think that but again, we're going to be adaptive, and we're going to see what works, what doesn't work. We're going to kill the ideas that don't work. We're going to double down on the ideas that do work. So again, this is going to be the you're going to see in first hand what does it take to actually build a business. Plus, I'm going to see for myself what does it take to build a business. Number three, it has to stay fun, because if I don't like what I'm doing, then it's pointless. Just like everything in life, if you don't have fun, if you don't enjoy the things that you do, it's pointless. The number four rule is I cannot quit. So this means that if it takes me a month, if it takes me a year, if it takes me 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, even maybe, I cannot quit. The 1 million goal has to be achieved live on stream. There's no negotiating with this. I cannot quit. I don't care if I'm going to be 30, 40, 50 years old. I cannot quit on this challenge. That's just it. That's why I'm doing it here in public. Currently, there's 0 people watching me, but that doesn't stop me, because I know that I'm doing this for myself. Plus, maybe in the future, once I build an audience, I'll actually have someone, a community around this challenge. And yeah, number five, everything stays public. So I'm going to be streaming every single thing that I'm going to be doing. Everything has to be done on stream. Nothing will be done off stream. So everything will be viewed. Every single number, every single thing will be viewed by you guys on stream. I'm going to be documenting everything on Twitter as well, or an X, however you want to call it. And yeah, those are the rules. They're pretty simple, they are they are really broad. I wanted to make them broad so that they can be adaptive. Then the next slide that we have here is, yeah, I don't know what I'll do, but I know that I'll double down on the ideas that work, like I already mentioned. We're going to be doing every single thing that comes into the business part of things. So apps, content marketing, anything that customer support, everything will be done. And yeah, what you see, I already said that. You see everything. No cuts, no edits, no skipping, no skipping boring parts. Maybe like if it's really really boring, then I'll do it off stream, and I will just give you guys the highlights. But overall, everything should and will be done on stream. And yeah, and the last slide is, so if you don't want to miss it, then subscribe to this channel. Follow me on X. I'm going to pull up my X as well. So here's my X. I have 1,300 followers, which is nice. I did a post yesterday on this challenge. I guess it didn't perform the best. It only has 83 impressions, but who cares? This is the start, and starts are always messy. And yeah, let's start. So day one starts now, and yeah, let's go. Let's freaking go. I'm so excited to do this. Also, this whole entire presentation was done by Cloud Design, which is crazy. Imagine doing something like this like 2-3 years ago in PowerPoint. It would drive you nuts. The design here is crazy. I just imported what I want on each slide to say, and it created such a good design. I gave it a design inspiration, and it created such a good design. Also, I forgot to tell you this, the tracker. This is going to be the this is going to be the scoreboard. I'll implement it in the stream once we actually have some revenue. I know that this number might seem, what the fuck, why is it? I know that this number might seem like frightening or intimidating, but what we need to focus on is this number, the 0. We need to focus on this. We need to focus on taking one step at a time, $1 at a time, 1 penny at a time. And by doing that, I think that we eliminate the fear and the doubt, I would say, because the gap between this and this is really really big. But we need to look at one step at a time, one goal at a time, 1 penny at a time, $1 at a time. And yeah, That's that's going to that's going to help us drastically get through this challenge. Okay, so I hope you guys can hear the music. Okay, I have some background music um, that I think will just increase the vibe of our streams. I want these streams to be like a vibe, so that you can just join in whenever you want. You can vibe code with us, with me. We would chat, because it can be lonely. You guys, if you've been vibe coding for with like these AI tools, you know that you normally you enter a prompt to Claude, and it takes like 10 to 15 minutes, or like between 5 and 10 or 15. It does depend on the prompt or what it's doing, but in that meantime, it's lonely. So that's why you guys could just turn on the stream, join the chat, and we can talk. Um, so yeah, let's start with day one. So let me just open up Claude. Okay, so I do have I need to open a new conversation. Okay, so yeah, let's start. So the thing that we're going to try first is we are going to try and make a business selling websites. We're going to try and sell. You guys probably already seen that um wait. So yeah, you guys already seen the viral businesses that are going on the internet right now, where like kids are making websites for local businesses, and they're selling them for like tens of thousands of dollars. So that's what we would try to build for the first project. The fuck is this? Yeah, so that's what we would try to build for the first project. So we would basically create high-end websites for businesses. We would sell them for a premium price, or maybe even like a retainer or something. And yeah, ideally we would sell them to. We would automate the process, and yeah, we would automate the process, and we would find like high-paying clients that are willing to pay like more than 1,000 for a website or for like our services, and that should give us enough capital, enough um, cash flow to start other businesses. So that's what we're going to start. This is going to be the first step towards our $1 million journey. So yeah, we are currently at 2 viewers. So if you guys are in chat, so make sure that you type something so that we can actually start talking. We can see where we are at, who's in the stream. But yeah, let's start. So how I usually do things is I don't type anymore. So if you've been in this space for quite some time, you know that typing is really really slow, and you have tools like Whisperflow, or Flow as they call it now, where you can just talk to the microphone, and it transcribes what you're saying to the input field. So I don't use the Claude one because it's really really bad. It's so I usually just I have a shortcut here that Whisperflow pops up, and it works. You see, I have the free version, so yeah, it's limited. But how I usually do it is I usually open up ChatGPT. This is also like a life hack for you, if anyone is wondering. ChatGPT has this really really cool I mean, the voice to text tool is really really powerful. here, and it's free, so, and it's really really good, and you also have it on the free version. So I do have the $20 per month ChatGPT subscription, so I'm not like fully it's not fully it's not a fully free version, but I know that it's on the free versions as well, so it works much better than this Claude one. um so yeah, let's just explain to Claude what I'm doing. So yeah, let's wait. Okay, so I want to start my next business, and the business that I want to start is selling websites to businesses that have no website, or have a bad one, or have a bad converting one. I want to sell, I would basically make the website for them, sell it to the business for a premium price, either like a installation fee, like a one-time price, or maybe like even sell them on a retainer, and I need your help designing and giving me directions in this field. So I want you to put yourself in the shoes of a professional entrepreneur. You need to look at this type of business from every single angle. Like, tell me the ins and outs, the ups and downs, every single thing. I want you to give me a full report on this type of business. I need you to ultra think. I need you to start working. Like, give me the type of customers that I should go for. Give me the offer. Give me like think about every single thing from A to Z that I should know before starting, and when starting this business. The outreach strategy, the client satisfaction, the everything has to be fully researched by you. I want you to spawn AI agents to help you do research on this topic. I want you to search the web for people who've done similar services, who are selling similar services, how they are doing it, and yeah, give me the full report, and I'll go through the report and we'll talk over it again. What? What the fuck is with Claude? It's not letting me paste it. I have to restart Claude, I think. Okay. Okay, now it's working. Yeah, so how I usually prompt it is, I know that, because of my broken English, I'm not a native English speaker again. Uh, I know that my instructions are not the best, not the greatest, um, but what I usually do is I uh, make Claude, or the AI, put itself in the shoes of a professional guy, quote unquote professional guy. And I like to say ultra think. You guys probably already know this. When you say ultra think to Claude, it thinks deeper about every single thing. And also, when a little hack for Claude is also to say to spawn AI agents, because Claude, I think it should have. I know that it had. I'm not really sure if it still has, but I still like to say this, to spawn AI agents, and it goes and it spawns agents for specific tasks, for doing specific research. Those agents come back with reports, and yeah, and it's just a much better, like, it gives you a much better, like, report, um, a much better research than if you just say, research me this. I think that I've had much better results saying spawn AI agents than without saying spawn AI agents. Okay, so let's wait for it to go back. Also, while we wait, I can tell you what I've been doing in the past to make 30,000 online. So I've actually made So what I specialized in is I specialized in making animations. So I have a, let me just pull it up. I have to open it on this screen. I have an Instagram page which has, this is the page that I've built, and this one, um and because of this page I've been able to make $30,000. So currently I'm selling a course, but in the previous like last 2 years I've been selling services to businesses creating these kinds of animations. So you've probably seen these videos like on Instagram or something, or maybe even on TikTok. This one was the most viral one for me. It drove me a lot of revenue because I got a lot of I've gotten a lot of like businesses reaching out to me, requesting videos for them. And yeah, this was what I was doing for the past 2 years, but now I'm slowly like going towards that entrepreneurial path um, because you know this is not scalable. You know, I could have like only one client at a time, because if I was making 30 videos a month for them, which was the usual package that we agreed on, I one video took me like 5 to 6 hours, which was a lot, you know. So I had to do 5 or 6 hours a day client work, 30 days in a row, and I had uh, a few clients. So that meant that I was last year I was working like, I think that almost every single day I was working on client work, and that just drained the shit out of me, you know. And from that point onward, I told myself that I'm never going to be doing freelance work again, which is funny because now this website thing that we're going to do is kind of freelance, but not in the same way, you know. Um, but yeah, then I decided to do a course. I made like 3K from the course, which was also nice, and the course is still selling, you know. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much how I've made around 30,000 online, and now I'm switching more towards building actual software, you know, actual things that people are actually going to need. Um, but yeah, let me just check on Claude what it came out. It's still cooking. What? Okay, so let's wait for it a bit. Also, with that money, I was able to buy this MacBook that I'm currently streaming on. So it's the, let me just pull it up so that you guys can see the specific. It's a really strong MacBook. You see, it's an Apple M4 Max, 46 gigabytes of RAM, which is crazy. It's actually crazy. Um, and yeah, let me just check something. Why is it taking so? Okay, I guess it's doing like a really big report. So basically, what we're going to try and do today is we're going to like create this roadmap and create the name for our business, for the first business that we're going to do. We're going to create the logo. We're going to figure out how we're going to do outreach, and then we're just going to start automating the outreach strategy with AI as well. So I'm going to show you guys how I would do that. Okay, it just finished. So let me just check something before. Need to check this. Wait. Big ups to the two Gs that are watching the stream right now. Let's go over this. What did it came up with? I'm going to make this full screen because it's kind of iterating me. Okay, let's go through this now. Okay, honest take before getting. Okay, so it's basically a lot of competition, I would say. Under 100k a year. So I think that this data is the old data, or maybe it's like a real data, but most people are not going to do it at scale like we are going to do. I mean, I'm not going to really push it towards 1 million. I'm not going to push this business towards 1 million. I'm just going to try and get some capital in so that we can use that capital to start other businesses. Okay. Pricing. E-commerce customs. So I guess that the e-commerce customs are the highest ones. Lawyers, dentists, asses. Those are also like really well paying. Most projects, I mean, making 1.5k per website, you know, and if you have a conversion rate of 1%, so you reach out to 100 people, one buys, so you reach out to 100 people a day, one buys, so 1.5k per day is pretty nice. And the thing is that we're going to be reaching out to a lot of people, like probably like more than 1,000, I would say, more than 1,000, because like I've watched a lot of Alex Hormozi, and he's just saying volume. Uh, you know, just reach out to as many as you possibly can to increase your numbers. So that's what I'm going to try and implement. But one blocker is that if like I reached out, like cold emailed them, my email could get like reported as spam, and it would automatically go to spam. So that's also not a good approach. So we'll see how we're going to tackle that issue. Strategic positioning. Wait, is this? Niche specialist. Hybrid B and C. So let's see. Build retainer. Discount and break maintenance. Okay, so there's a lot of information here, like a ton. I'm just going to say, wait. Can you summarize it for me, please? You see, this is why I don't like this voice to text from Claude, because you can see I cannot add anything else to it. You know, I have to either type it or use Whisperflow. The microphone button physically disappear. Plus, I cannot talk for like more than 5 minutes, I would say, because it just hard cuts you off at some point. I'm not going to read through the entire thing because it's just mostly it's fluff. Plus, it doesn't really matter because it will have the history or the memory of this, so we can, once we actually get to, like, for example, the outreach strategy which I saw here, here we can just customize it. Plus, I think that this outreach strategy isn't even the best one, so 90-day plan. So it's suggesting a 90-day plan, but we're going to do it in, like, we're going to try and get the first customer in the first few days. So I'm not going to okay, I'm going to build like a landing page or something so that I can send it over to my potential customer, so that he can see our previous or my previous work. um, aka everything will be done by AI. And then I'm not going to do anything upfront. I'm just going to be, first I'm going to do is reach out to uh, businesses and just tell them, hey, we're going to build you a landing page. If you like it, you can take it. If you don't like it, you don't have to take it. No risk for you, basically. That's how we would minimize risk. So we would just reach out to them. If they like it, they would take it. If they won't like it, they will not take it, I guess. And each website would be done with AI. So um, I have everything connected through my cloud subscription. So I'm paying $200 per month actually. So I should have enough tokens to do this. And yeah. Okay, so I'm going to explain this to Claude, that I'm going to first try and get clients and then actually optimize the strategy. You know, so we're going to first try and get some clients. Okay, so I like your strategy, but we need to go faster. I know that you're saying 90-day plan, but we need to make it happen in a few days. So what we're going to do is we're going to start working on the outreach first. So ideally, what we would do is we would just, you know, reach out to warm leads or people that would actually be interested in a new website or a website in general, and saying to them, okay, so look, we're going to design your website. If you like it, you can take it. If you don't like it, you don't have to take it. That's it. That's how we would start. um, we would send them over. Okay, so if they're interested, we would send them over. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Wait, I need to think about how I'm going to prompt this. Just to delete this. Let's see, that's how we would start. We would send them over. We would basically cold message them through either email, like even maybe like phone number, but I'm really not sure about the phone number thing, um, because it's quite scammy to do something through like WhatsApp or Viber. At least how this is how I look at it. Ideally, we would do it through email. So how would we go with that strategy? Like, how do I get an email that would not go to spam? How do I design an email? How do I what type of copywriting should I do to make sure that my email is not going to go to spam, and how can I set up a business email for either like cheap, like either free or a really low, or at a really low costs, that and ideally the email would be already warmed up so that I can instantly start reaching out to people. Is there any services would um, that I should use for this, or how would I do it? Basically, like, I want you to think outside the box on this and put yourself in my shoes. How would you do this? Like, really ultra think about this. Again, you can see that the prompt that I'm giving to Claude is not the best because of my broken English, and we'll see. I hope that the output is going to be good, but generally speaking, the prompts that you give, that you feed to your LLM of choice, um, determines the quality of output that you're going to get, which is logical. So anytime that you feel like the AI did a bad job, you should always first look at the prompt that you gave it, and the context and the skills and everything that you've um, you've tried to do. Because LLMs are really good, but it just depends on how we use them. That's how I look at it. We're not we're not at AGI yet, so the prompts are really really important. Prompt engineering has became so important in the past few months, years, that it's a skill that you need to learn. I'm still learning it, but I think that, yeah, I'm still learning it. That's where I leave it. Let's see what it comes up with. I'm going to close this one. Nice. There's no service that gives you fully warmed up inboxes. You can blast 100 emails per day for one day. What does it mean for one day? I'm going to like do it for a longer period. Your existing email. Gregor at MediaZ. Okay, so to give you some context, MediaZ is actually my company that I have registered in Estonia, so that I could legally sell my like video services that at the time, the things that I've explained a few minutes ago. So yeah, that's MediaZ, but I don't have the domain, so I don't know where this came from. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that Outlook the deliverability is worse for cold outreach in 2026. So they probably patched it, I guess. Configure DNS. Total cost. I'm just reading this so that I can understand what, because I've never done such a business, so I really want to understand uh, on in which space is going, in which space is it going to. Also, you know, it mentions Slovenia and Balkan because I'm from this place, so that's why it's mentioning this. It's crazy that AI knows everything about you, basically. The problem is if I would be selling to these kinds of businesses, I couldn't like charge a premium amount because people don't really pay 1,000 euros or dollars for a website here. It's more common in the US, I guess, or maybe like even England or something. But I think I should target the US, to be honest. Fucking hell, this is going to be hard. So, to be honest, okay, so I'm going to not say it. Okay, so if I buy a new email, will it work? You know, will it not go to spam instantly? Because if I buy an email or like a domain today, I start sending emails like, you know, what, like, is there like a cap or something that, because I think that once my domain or my email is going to be quote unquote fried, it's going to be over, I would say. So we need to be careful with this. Like, you know, also give me the pros and the cons of like buying a pre-warmed up domain or something. Like, how would that also work? How would that function? You really need to ultra think. You cannot hallucinate on this because you need to give me the right information. If you don't, then everything, this is going to set the foundation for our business. You know, if you give me the wrong information here, then everything is going to be cooked basically. Yeah, so I hope it's not going to hallucinate on this. Okay. I have to take off my jacket because it's really, really hot in my room currently. We're just vibing, guys. We're just, you know, vibing. This is the way things go. While we wait for this, I can show you the type of websites that. Wait the fuck. Okay, so I can show you the type of websites that I've built with AI. I didn't really do anything impressive, but This is a mobile app that I've built. It's currently on the App Store if you guys want to check it out. It's called Pennywise Budget Tracker. And yeah, this website was completely done with AI. It was done with Gemini, and then it was redefined with Opus. It looks really like premium and really nicely built. Currently, what I'm doing on it is I'm trying to like do blog posts. So I'm doing blog posts to get SEO up, to get as many monthly visitors as I possibly can. Every single blog post is done by a automation with OpenClaw that will also go into in this series. So I'll show you how I have OpenClaw set up. It's really powerful, but it's a shame that Anthropic blocked it. So yeah, I mean it's a really powerful tool, but I currently have it connected to my $20 per month OpenAI subscription. It does work kind of similar. It's not the same, it's still not the same, but yeah, it definitely does work. Then what I also have is I have this one. You guys are probably not going to understand because it's a project that I'm currently developing in my language. So it's going to be a SaaS project for Slovenian thesis or Slovenian students that are looking to like create a thesis. So it's going to be like an AI writer or something, but the design like is really really nice. I really like the design. So that's the point on what I'm trying to show you guys here. You have this book, like this looks and feels premium. It looks so modern. It looks so outside the box that you just don't see these kinds of websites anywhere. So even the blog posts look really nice. But yeah, I mean the language is in Slovenian, but maybe if I have local 3000. Oh fuck, I don't have it. Maybe I have it. No, I don't have it. I have one more really nice website that I've built, but I don't have it up at the moment. It's not anywhere. It's not like it's currently a local host, but I don't have the server running. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys in a different, I guess, stream it. But yeah, that should give you the idea. These two websites are completely done by Gemini. Um, they were completely done with Gemini, and then redefined with Opus. And this is something that we are going to do. So we're going to do also this specific like business that we're building the websites or selling services. We are going to try and create a SaaS around it. So we're going to try and build a really cool website maker to scale this even more, even further. So if this works, I think it could be easily a 100k 100k to 200k business that we could build with this, and that should give us enough of a starting capital to do this. Let's see what it cooked up. Let's make this bigger. You're right to push on this. Let me give you the real answer. I'm going to be careful. Like, okay, to push it. Will hit spam if you blast on day one. This is not a maybe. Okay, so doing like if I assume that Claude is correct, if I buy a domain today, I start blasting emails on it, it will instantly go to spam. So So okay. Okay, so this is a time period which I think will be usable. I think that this should be, if you're going to do, yeah, okay, so if we're going to have one email inbox, if we have multiple ones, then you can do the math, you know, if we have 10 emails, we could do even greater outreach. Um, what fried actually means. You know, here's the problem, because I don't have a Media Z inbox yet. So fucking hell, this is crazy. Okay, so this is one path, but what are like other paths of outreaching to clients, potential clients, with this type of business? Like, give me the how can I get clients? Basically, this is one path. Okay, so we have email cold outreach. So this is one path. Okay, but we need multiple ones. So how would we do this? We're not going to create content. At least I would say so. I'm really not sure how would we create content. Maybe we could. But I think that that would attract the wrong audience. It would attract builders, not, you know, businesses that actually need websites. So I want you to do research on this as well. So do research on what are other like paths that we can take. Fucking hell, why is this word so hard? Path. Path. Fuck. Okay, who cares? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm. Oh, this song has such a nostalgic feel, doesn't it? You know, the YouTube videos from 2015, how to do X. You know, you would all you if you've tried to search up on YouTube how to do X things, it always had this background sound. How to change a light bulb in your car. It always had this sound in the background. Such a nostalgic sound. Oh, okay. This is a really clever approach. So maybe if someone says no, or someone rejects us, or even if someone like buys something from us, we could give a potential referral, paying them 10% commission if they give us like a lead that's actually going to buy from us. Well, okay, this is really really powerful, nice. Like, this is a good finding. That's why you need to use AI for this type of shit, because it just thinks about certain things that I didn't think about. I didn't think about this, but looking. I've watched a lot of videos about Alex Hormozi, and he always says this. I've read his books, and his like number one secret, or not number one, but one of his secrets is that he always has some sort of a referral system where if one customer is a happy customer and he buys, or not even like doesn't even have to buy, he just gives you referrals for free, I guess. And those are like warm leads that you wouldn't have in the beginning. So yeah. No, I'm not going to take this. This is okay. Okay, so this one is also true. I'm not going to do pay ads until I know the full LTV of a certain customer. Okay, so let's start now. This is also true. Reddit and Facebook groups can smell a promotion. Even if you try to be as slick as possible, Reddit and Facebook groups are going to expose you ASAP if you try to promote anything. Okay, so I'm going to follow your plan to the last dot. And I must say that I do not have a I do not have a Media Z email currently. I do not have even a domain, like a domain that you were telling me. I do not have that, so we need to start actually from scratch. So I want you to guide me. It's currently day one, so I want you to guide me um, as closely as you possibly can. So you actually need to hold my hand so that we can get the first customers, the first outreach messages out. So what do we need to set up first before we start working in this way? I think that it should know what to do. I also like to tell it to not overwhelm me with information at some points, because if it's giving me instructions that, like, this is like also a life hack for you guys. When you're like talking to AIs, tell it to only tell you the next one or two steps, not like overwhelm you with steps and options and things, because that can get so overwhelming that you just might end up quitting. So what I like to do is I tell it I'm going to only give me only one step, and do not give me the next step until I confirm that this step is finished. So this is how this goes. I mean, this is how this is the best approach that I've found is working. What the fuck? Again, it gave me so like it's still going. The fuck? It's still going. What the fuck is this? It's working in Slovenian. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Okay, so we're not going to. This is the first thing, that we're not going to be targeting Slovenian customers or even the Balkans. We're going to be targeting high-paying, either like high-paying clients that are mainly based in the USA or like the UK or something, and they are English speaking. We're not going to do anything in Slovenian. So yeah, that's something that you need to keep in mind. Also, you're overwhelming me with information, so we need to take this one step at a time. So I want you to give me instructions one step at a time, and do not tell me what the next step is until I can confirm or send you a screenshot, or tell you that I already finished this step, so then you can actually give me the next step. So UltraThink can start working on the first step. You have to really guide me. You have to hold my hand, because I've not done this ever, and you really need to guide me. I think that these instructions should be better, and it should know. The thing here is that also you have to keep in mind that there's a lot of kids hunting these types of businesses down with the same type of offer. Also, this is really important that you know. So I wouldn't really go really niche just because the outreach message should be like general. So we should say, hey, their name, you know, if you find their name. I've seen that you don't have a website or you have a poor website, or and then we say, okay, so you having a poor or no website is really driving your, it's really like hurting your growth. So that's why we've decided to build you one. And if you like it, you take it. If you don't like it, don't take it. No risk, something like that, you know. So that's why we don't really need to niche down. And plus, if we niche down, we're limiting the amount of uh, like customers potential, you know, because we're going to be the websites. We don't need to niche down. We don't need to be. That's my approach. You can correct me if I'm wrong here, but we don't. I don't think that we should niche down. But do not sugarcoat and do not agree with me. Like if I'm right and if I'm wrong, tell me. I wouldn't say that we should niche down because I mean websites is something that's really broad. You know, you can. I think that we should do it broad. It's not like you're partially right. I'm partially. I'm not going to sugarcoat because this is niche or not. Where you're right. The kids hunting. Okay. Okay, so I'm wrong about this. Okay, so you see, we have our first big mistake. Okay, so this is true. But I'm not like thinking it this way, you know. We should I'm not like thinking in a way where every single cold email will be generic. It should be specific, you know. So, okay, so if we cold email a gym, we should say, okay, so we see that your gym website is this and that and that. If we do this and that for your specific website, we could get it to this and that and this, you know. The same goes for, like, for example, the dentist. We see that your dentist website is has these problems. This is not good. If we do this is going to get better. The conversions, you know. This is what I'm talking about, you know. I mean, the thing here is that okay, so I understand where you're coming from, but this would be relevant if we would send the same email to like multiple like different niche businesses. Your explanation would be relevant. But how I'm thinking about doing things is every single client, potential cold or potential client that we're going to cold email, we would do research on it and we would send a personalized email. You know, so if we uh, like let's say target a dental client, we would say, okay, so I see that your dental site has this and this. If we add this and that, we could get your mm, revenue to X amount or something, you know. And then the same goes for the gym. Okay, so we would do research on the gym, on a gym like place, I guess. We would see, okay, so your gym website is has this and that. if we do this, if we add some more color here, or if we change this or that, the CTA, everything, we would get your revenue up or something. So this is how I would say it. Not like, I think that we misunderstood each other, where you thought that I would just have one message and shoot it around different niches. No, we should make it custom, to each customer, I guess, specific. The more specific, the more effort we put into each cold email, the greater the conversion rate would be potential, I would say. That's how I look at things. I could be wrong on this, but yeah, I want you to ultra think about this, and again, give me your honest thoughts with no sugarcoating. Okay, so it's really like pushing back on the idea of, you know, making it general. So it's really, really pushing it back. Okay, so this is true, so this is true. Refers only. Okay, this is also true. Okay, then fine. Then I'll give in. If it's not going to give in, then I'll give in. Let's do it niche. We'll see how that plays out. My action. I'm going to push back one more time and drop it. You can call from here peak. Okay, and then I'll be the one who gives in first. But But wait, let me start over. I got distracted. What the fuck? Okay. So yeah, I got distracted. But yeah, I'm going to start over. Wait. Okay, so I'm going to give in and let's do it niche. If you say it's niche, if the niche is better, then sure, and I believe you. You're the expert here. But I need you to pick and choose what do I go for. You need to do research on which niche do I go for, because I don't know where the money is. I guess where it's not as saturated. It's not as, I mean, the thing here is that I'm not really sure which one to choose. So if you're giving me this broad of a choice, I'm not going to know which one to choose, basically. So you need to be the one who does research on each niche, gives me the best approach possible. The best niche so that I can actually succeed at this. So Ultra Thinking give me the niche that we're going to go towards. I had to drink up. I only drink water. What do you guys drink? Like, comment below. I only drink water. I never drink any alcohol. I never drink like sugar drinks. Like, it's really rare that I drink a sugar drink. I only drink water. It gives me the most energy, and I feel the best. I don't even drink coffee. Do you guys drink coffee? Comment, and we'll see. I never even tried coffee, and I know that a lot of people like really like it. It's probably like 1 out of every 10 people doesn't drink coffee, I would say. I think that I've never actually tried coffee. I never in my life I've tried coffee, and I probably never will, because it smells so bad to me. It's actually crazy. I know this might trigger some of you, but that's just is how it is. And the same goes for cigarettes. The smoke of cigarettes is so irritating to me, and I just can't stand it. So yeah, that's why I don't smoke and don't drink coffee. And I don't really drink alcohol. I mean, I only drink alcohol like once a year on special occasions. And even if I do drink it, I drink like a glass or so, and I never do anything crazy. Okay, I've done research, and here's the call. US, what the? Hearing aid cleans. What the heck is this? The peak US hearing aid cleans. Why these over the others? Saturation is a deciding factor. $600 to $2 million. Okay, so this is good. Okay. Their website are generally terrible. Okay, nice. Dental, yeah, this is like, if if you go for dental, then you're going to be fighting like guys for the same thing, you know. So every single guru on YouTube tells you to go for dentals, med spa, vet clinic, lawyers, and dentals. I think that those are the most common ones that people go towards. Mm, yes, let's go with this step or this suggestion that you gave. Locked in US. That now. Buy your domain. Okay. Okay. So wait. I don't really understand what they're trying to say here. Okay. So you think that it would be better to do just myname.com, or what? I think that that's not going to be the greatest because we should like think about like a real like some sort of a real business, real business name, business domain, and something. I think that if I reach out to them with my plus, how am I going to? I don't know. I just don't think that that's the best approach. What do you think? Do you think it would be better to just have like a real business or something like, I don't know, vortex.com or something like that? Okay, so I just made up a name, but yeah, I know that it won't be available. I just made it up. I don't think that this is. I think we should set up like a business or something. No, this one is not going to work. The problem is that my last name starts with an R, with an R, so we would have double R here, you know. So we had Gregor, and then the last name starts with an R. So yeah, that's not going to work. To be honest, I wouldn't say that this is the best approach because my last name starts with an R, so at the in the middle we would have double R's, which is also not good. So I need you to also think, and I need you to. I would rather go with a like a real business name that we would like create a brand around. You know, so we would start with these hearing aid clinics. We would get some revenue, and then we would scale to different niches. You know, and we would actually create a SaaS around this. You know, so that we don't need to switch names in between. You don't need to waste money on the domains. So, what do you think about that idea? So this is like the roadmap that I'm thinking. So we would start in the first few days. We would start selling to businesses in the U.S. Then like niche down businesses, like we've talked previously. Then we would like do a broader niche, sell to different kinds of businesses. Then once we have like reliable income, we would create a SaaS around this where it would automate the like website creation or something. Um, and yeah, we would scale it like that. So that's why I'm thinking more in building a long-term brand name for this. What do you think about this idea? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so I think that we've been way too long. We wasted a lot of time here in the chat, so I don't know. You see, this is the uncertainty of building a business. This is the uncertainty, and this is what it comes with. I hate when it tells me so much information. Like, who the hell is going to write? Uh, Kai, what's it is? I don't know. Like, what is the problem now? Why is it still going towards my name? Oh fuck! Sorry, I accidentally hit the mic. Also, you guys have to comment if the mic or if my sound quality is good, so that I can either get a better mic or a different or upgrade this one somehow. But yeah, let's go. Okay, so you see, it's calling me out by my imposter syndrome, having to make everything perfect, you know. So this is a problem. This is definitely a problem that okay. Yeah, but how if this is going to be the main how like wait, I'm going to set okay. Okay, so if this is going to be the domain, then the full email would look like this. I need to give it like this example so it okay. Wouldn't it just be better to have my name as some sort of a brand name.com? Because how it looks to me currently is that I have two names. I have my first name two times throughout this uh, like email. This is the struggle, man. But who cares? This is oh motherfucker, you missed it, right? Ah, this one is not going to be. Let's search for domains. Mediaz.com. Mediaz. Oh, nice. It's only almost 40k. Nice. Designflow.com is definitely taken. Wait. I'm not going to use my name in the actual domain because this looks so unprofessional that it's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. It looks so Like, it doesn't look professional. Or maybe you didn't like present me for with the best name, because Gregor Works is 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 uh, is terrible to me. Like, hello at Gregor Works. Like, what the fuck is even this? But to be honest, I think that the best approach would be to just come up with a name and just go with it. Something that starts with design. I really like Design Joy, how they've uh, presented their brand, how he has presented its brand. But we shouldn't go. Like, I want you to come up with names that have design in front of it. Be creative. Freaking hell. Right. Fucking hell. Why is it so expensive? Design. Every single domain is as low as $600, $550 a month. Nice. This is really low. As low. Nice. This is tricky. But we're wasting so much time here, man. I should be just picking something. Can't use this one because I'm going to have to say something longer. You're right. Um, just give me your suggestion. Like, I'm going to do everything that you say, how you say it, and we'll see how it plays out. So just give me your suggestion here, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. But you need to really critically think about how this is going to play out in the long run, like how our clients feel about getting such an email from such a domain. So you really need to think about how we're going to do this. Put yourself in my shoes, plus even in a different scenario, put yourself in the shoes of a client who receives a email from this type of domain that you're going a domain that you're going to suggest. And yeah, Ultra think and start thinking about this. Also, guys, let me know if you would like to see like tutorials. Like, for example, I'm thinking about like creating tutorials once, like new tools or new like flow, like not live streams but tutorials on tools, on workflows, on systems that are constantly changing with AI. For example, every few weeks or months a new tool comes out, and If you would like to see videos like tutorials on that, I would happily do it. I would do research on each tool that comes out, and I would do like normal videos, like 10 minutes or 20-minute tutorials on how to use the latest tools. This one is taken. All of them are definitely taken. You need to do research yourself. You could do research and you can find out if domains are already taken or not. So don't be lazy and do research yourself. You can search up the domain and see if it's already taken or not. I really like calling it out like that. I have to charge my phone. Do you guys work with your phone alongside or not? Like on your desk? I usually don't, but today I have it for some reason. I don't know why. Check the stream if there's anyone watching. There's currently one guy. At peak we had 3 guys, which was I think we had 3 guys at peak. But yeah, nice. We're just vibing. Big ups to the G that's currently in the chat. Whoa, I didn't even know that. If you click on this thinking, you can see what it thought of it. Or what it think about. What the fuck? Reality checks from the... Halvan, what the fuck is this? Halvan search domain. Yeah, fuck off. Do you think that I'm going to spend 800 euros on this shit? No, you have to also look at the price because this is a premium domain, you know. Most of the domains that you did through design thing were available, but they were premium. They costed like a premium price. So I don't know. Like think about a way where we can make this, you know, in lines of our budget. I mean, I do have some money to spend, but I'm not going to spend it on a domain, you know. I'd rather spend it on other areas. Let's get the node systems. Oh, I didn't send it. Fuck. Oh, I did send it. Okay. I don't really like any of these. Fucking hell, I don't know what to do. I think maybe I'll go with this one. Blue Pine is taken. North Room is definitely going to be taken. Bear Peak. Paper Fox. My Paper Fox. Domains are going to have to get some sort of a refresh because there's so little domains available out there. Wait. None of these are available. You did a really bad research on this. You did really bad research on this. So make sure that you update your research plan, I guess, or something, because this is shit. You've all of these, like I've tried 4 of them, I think, and the things I've tried the ones that I thought would be available, but they are not available, and some of them I can already tell that they are not available. So I don't know, like what's the strategy now? Maybe we do go with my name, you know. Maybe we do go with that. I don't know. Also, my problem, like sometimes most of the times when I'm speaking English, I like to say I don't know at the end, or you know. So that's something that and that I'm trying to improve in. But anyway, let's think about designergregor.com. Maybe this one would be designergregor.com. Wait. Let me give it this idea. Or wait. Buy. Even shorter. Buygregor.com. Okay, so this one is also available. Oh, this is what the fuck did I type? And this one is taken. What about my username? This one is probably available here. Or just Gregor. Gregor. Whoa, this one is. What the fuck? Okay, I think that I'm going to go with the designer one. This one looks clean and just hey, hello. Or something. What about if we go with this one? What do you think? Maybe we could do like developer or what the fuck? Let's see if this one is. If this one is available. Okay, this one is available. But do you think that the designer one is not good? I mean, this is just for the first few like clients. Then we would create a real brand around it, I would say. I'm really not sure if I want you to choose between this one and the designer one. Give me the pros and cons for each of them. Maybe we could do even a different like maybe like design by Gregor.com or something like that. What do you think about everything? guess the designer one, the designer word could be misunderstood, I guess. That's true. Okay, fuck it. Let's do it with this one. I'm not going to overthink this. Um, okay, I've decided to go with gregorworks.com. I'm going to buy it on Go. What? Why are you not leaning towards GoDaddy? I have all of my domains here. Is there a problem having it on GoDaddy? What would happen? Will the domains? Is it any like? Will the domain be slower, or why are you not leaning towards GoDaddy? I have all of my domains here. I really know the platform. If we use Cloudflare or like Namecheap, I'll have to learn the platform first, you know. So I don't know. Plus, to be honest, I will only have it from. I don't think that I would have it for more than a year, because I think that at that time, at in 1 year from now, we would already have a real business set up. You know, that's how I look at things. Um, but that's just my opinion. So I need yours as well. Plus, I want you to give me a quick. That's a separate task that I need you to do. I need you to give me like a quick checklist on everything that we need to do today to set everything up. So we need to. We just came up with the domain. What else do we need to do today to get everything set up before we can start um, sending out outreach messages to potential clients? No, I need you to give me like just a quick bullet list, a to-do list, just like short bullets, not like these long explanations, just short bullets that I can copy and paste into my to-do list so that I can know what to do. So I just bought the domain. What's next? What else do I need to do before I can start sending the things? Fucking hell. Okay, so this is like a really shit list because I'm not going to do update LinkedIn heading. I'm not going to do that. We're not even going to set up like Calendly. Like, what the fuck is this? Okay, this is going to be a problem. Why do I need to set up Google Workspace Business? Why do I need that? Oh, okay. What the fuck? GoDaddy is partnered with Titan. So can I use that one? I need to minimize this a bit. I need to also minimize this. Why the fuck is it so laggy? Okay, so I'm going to close off this. I'm going to now buy this thing off screen so I don't leak anything accidentally, because I'm definitely capable of that. And yeah, make it yours. The fuck is this? Okay, what? Okay, so what do I choose here? So here you can see that it has powered by Titan. You know, the email is it's powered by Titan. So what do I choose here? Should I choose professional email or no thanks? Yeah, upsell. Okay, let's start. Let's start. I'm going to be streaming for probably like an hour or so more. What? And then I'm going to stop. It's not going to be 3, it's going to be 1 year. Okay, it's 11 euros. Okay, the domain is 11 euros, which is really not. It's really nothing, to be honest. Oh, I accidentally emptied my cart. Nice. I'm going to show you guys this because there's nothing to leak here. Yeah, you see I emptied my cart. No, wait, Grigor. .com. Okay, make it yours. Continue. You see, this was the part that I was asking Claude if I need to check this. I don't need the domain protection. Continue. You see, if I would have had a lot of viewers, I should have done this off stream, you know, because someone could have just bought this domain before me and I would be left without the domain. But there's only one guy in the stream, so I know that he's a G and he will not do that. Okay, I'm going to buy this now off screen. We're ready for checkout. Review order. Nice, we have a 17-cent fee. I have to confirm on my phone. Okay. Let's confirm it. And boom, we have a domain. I think so. Wait. It's still processing. Why is it processing so long? Okay, now we have it. I forgot to do the face verification on my phone for my bank. Why is it? Ah, fuck off. It's now taking me to the through the onboarding visit. I'm going to say not now, not now. Why is it so annoying? If they have so many upsells, GoDaddy. I really like the platform, but they have so many freaking upsells. It's actually annoying. Okay, now that we have the domain, what should we do next? Let's ask Claude. Okay, so I just bought the domain, so what should I do next? Okay, so it wants me to use my name, so I don't know if it's better to have my name or just hello. And then my name, and then the domain, you know. Okay, so let's go. Let's go to this workspace. Get started. Create a new account. I'm just going to copy and paste everything that Claude has sent me. Gregor works. Just you. Next. This is a email that I've used for one of my businesses, but it's not really used anymore. Okay, fuck it. Let's just use this one. Get a new custom. Set up your existing domain. Okay. It's interesting because you guys are now. Yes. You guys see the entire process of everything. Okay, so. I don't know if it's better for me to have hello or Gregor works. Maybe I'll have hello. Okay, so I'm here currently. What do you think? It's better for me to have Gregor at gregorworks.com or just use hello at gregorworks.com or any other like first word before the ad. Okay, yes. I guess that's Gregor. Let's type in a password. The fuck? Oopsie. You see, this is where I have to be careful. I've never done streaming before, so I have to be careful not leaking any like API keys or any passwords or anything, you know. So that's where I really need to be careful. But this is just like a random password that I just made up, so it doesn't really matter. Fucking hell, $18 or 18 euros. Oh, annual. Okay, in 14 days we need to get our first client so that we can pay this off, I guess. Fucking hell. So basically I have 14 days to get our first client. Are you fucking smoking something? Because this is like 19 euros. What are you? Why were you saying 5 euros? Compare plans. Oh, yeah. Even the business smart starter is not the same. I mean, okay, so eight euros is not that much, I guess. And also have access to Gemini, which is nice. I mean, Gemini is mostly free, so that doesn't really make any sense. Oh, Notebook LM. Okay, this one. E-signatures. This one might be worth upgrading. Plus, I have 2 terabytes. Okay, yeah. Okay. Start trial. Okay, this I have to do off screen. Okay, add address. Dun, 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 dun. It's getting pretty dark in my room, so should turn on the light. How is this postal code not? What the fuck is this? Oh, fucking hell. I know why is it this? Fuck. Guys, fuck it. Add payment method. Have to add my card in. Start the 14-day free trial. Let's go. And now we have 14 days to find the first client so that we are profitable. Confirm. Nice. And we have to do another check with our bank. We keep on rolling. I've added my phone to do not disturb for the first time, and I must say I do not like it at all. Because I'm not getting notifications that I otherwise should. I mean, I've added my phone on my MacBook on do not disturb, but for some reason it added my It made my phone as well on do not disturb. I did it so that while I'm streaming, I wouldn't leak anything. Okay, and we're back. Cancel. Okay, let's skip for now. Verify. Okay, get started. Sign in. This one also has to be done off thing. That I don't have to. I don't leak anything accidentally. Sorry guys, but this is like sensitive, you know. So I don't want. I'm not really sure if it's going to actually, you know, leak anything. But I'll have to be careful with this. That's the only thing that I was so hesitant on starting streaming so that I can easily leak anything, like easily. You guys would understand, right? How's okay? Tomorrow I'll probably stream in the morning in my time, so I would stream for like probably like 5 hours. Okay, so I've just verified everything. I guess click this, continue. Oh fuck, I should have changed my name here. Proceed with activation. Because I think that this is the name that clients are going to see, right? This is bad. Okay, fuck it. Why is it? Okay, I'm not going to switch my screen because previously I didn't leak anything, so I think that this round will also not leak anything. But yeah, this is exactly what it was doing previously when I went to my other screen. Also, I do have 3 screens. Basically, I have 2 monitors and one is from my laptop. I am looking to upgrade this to have 3 monitors and one like screen for my laptop. But when I'm going to upgrade that, I'm going to also buy a new desk, like the ones that can like go up and down, plus a better chair, plus just better equipment in general. I do have a decent setup, but I still could upgrade it. There's always room for improvements. What the fuck is it now? Didn't we already have this? Okay, so proceed with activation, sign in with GoDaddy. Didn't we already do this? It's much okay. Okay. Gmail is activated. Optional setup steps. Yeah, why? If they're optional, can I just click skip or something? Is it? No, it's not. What? Okay, it's time to ask Claude. What the freak is this? I've never set up a Google Workspace before, so you guys have to understand. Okay, so I'm currently here, but there's nothing else to click, so this is what I have on these 2 images. The first image is the start of the page, the second image is the next page, I guess, and yeah. What should I do next? Authenticate. Okay, so set this up. What do I do here? I clicked authenticate and now I have this. Easy one, Google. Leave GoDaddy. Click continue, okay. Easy. Wait, I have to generate a key. But I don't know what. I definitely have to do this off stream. Okay, so which one do I choose here? 2048 or the second one? Generate key. Okay, so I have my key here now. Okay. I do have it, but I'm not going to send you a screenshot because I'm streaming and I don't want to leak it. So I have my name, my value, and my TTL. The TTL is saying set to lowest possible value. So what do I do now? See, this is how you build a business with AI, like 20 years, or not even 20, like 5, 6 years ago, this wouldn't be possible because there was no AI. So you don't. If you do this, then you could build a business, but if not, then you couldn't. Okay. Go to GoDaddy. Product DNS. Add a new TTX. Type TTX name. Okay, I've already done this, so I know how to do this. Domain. DNS. Add new record. Type TTX. Just have to paste in these values. Value. Value. This is what I have now. What do I do next? Just have to make sure that this is set up properly. I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. It should be, at least. Okay, so these two that you've suggested are already set. I can see them here. And even more of them are set. So I think everything is set up, I guess, with this one. I'm not sure, but I think it is. Okay, so I have two more to do. This is what I have now. What the fuck is this? So it wants me. So okay, so I'm lost now. So I'm a little bit lost now. So do you want me to test it out or what? So what should I do next? Like, do I test out the domain if it's working, or do I set up the optional setup steps? You know, the import your business data, explore premium workspace features, or what should I do next? Basically, I'm currently on this screen. Gmail is activated. So is it activated, or can I use it normally, or what? Or do I log in with it, or you have to explain this to me because I've never done this, especially in Google Workspace. So you really need to be clear on what you say. Two options. Oh, okay, it wants me to. Okay, it wants me to send a test email. Okay, so mailtester.com. What the freak is this? Okay, I've never done this. Then check your score. Fuck is this? Okay, so it's probably checking now if I sent it, but I didn't send anything. Okay, so I'm going to log in. I'm going to log in with Gmail. Wait. With this new email, add another account. Fucking hell, I have a lot of them. I have a lot of Gmail accounts, and this one is going to be the first business account that I'm going to have with Gmail. Okay. Password. Sign in. Understood. Welcome to your new account. And we're in. Turn off smart features, off. Reload. Okay. So we are currently in the year. Okay, so this could be dismissed. Okay. Okay, so okay, nice. We are in the business email chat. Google Drive. Compose. I'm going to copy this one. And we'll see. Okay. Be cautious. Okay. Subject quick. So do I, this is fine. I want you to look at this image and tell me if this is okay. Oh fuck, it's compacting now. You see, this is what I don't like. I mean, I guess I understand it, you know, that it has to compact because it's looking, otherwise it's going to use too much tokens, but I don't like how it like loses context most of the time. But yeah, we're going to get through it. So nice, we've set up the email now. I think so, we're going to confirm it right now. I really didn't know about this site. This is the first time. You see, we're learning stuff along the way, which is nice. That you can test. Usually how I was doing is I was just sending it to my personal email. And yeah, seeing where it landed. If it landed in spam or where. Send. Send. Okay, so we send it to here. Shouldn't it now? So what should now happen? Okay. Nice. This is what I got. But I got one that your message could be improved. So this is what was under your message or could have been improved. Perfect. 10 out of 10. Let's go. Okay, so we have the domain. Let's add this to the checklist. Website design agency. I'm going to add like a notes here so that why is it not the fuck? Why is this grayed out? The fuck is this? Oh, this is Google. Wait. Am I fucking stupid or what? Why is this? Why is it not letting me like customize the text? Don't know. Who cares? Domain and email. Is going to be okay, so this is going to be the domain and email. Next step, signature. No logo. Okay, let's add a signature. The fuck? Set a signature. The fuck, this is so weird. Huh? Where did I set up a signature? Is it this? Inbox. Labels. Wait, settings. So these are the settings. Attacks cloud. Okay, so I want to set up a signature, so you can see that it has the signature on the first image. I click that, you know, and this is where I'm currently at, so I don't know where to go after this. Like, look at the second image and tell me exactly what to click. Scroll down. I don't see any signature. I'm a fucking stupid. My picture. Oh no, I'm fucking stupid or what? I'm going to just copy this entire page. I copied the entire page, the entire general settings page to you, so you tell me what to click first. The fuck? Oh, signature. Okay, I'm dumb. Create new signature name. Default. Okay. I'm not going to do my last name. I'm just going to do my name, and that's pretty much it, I guess. What do you think? Or what I want you to do research on these types of signatures. What's the best one to choose? Maybe bold. Okay, bold. Like this. Like this. Gregor default. Fuck the fuck. Okay. I hope that these settings auto save. You know, these settings are so like cluttered up. It's actually hard to see. Okay. Scroll all. Okay, save changes. You see, you didn't even see this. Set a signature. Okay, so the signature is set. The things are active. Okay. So I did it now. So what's next? Yeah, Framer. Yeah, fuck Framer. To do this myself. Okay. Okay, so the next thing is to set up an actual website so that we can have like a portfolio, I would say. So yeah, I think that this is where I'll end day one, and tomorrow, yeah, probably tomorrow we'll set this up, or if not tomorrow, then the day afterwards. Probably tomorrow. We'll see though. Um, that's pretty much it. That's day one. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something because I definitely did learn something. Definitely this part was the thing that I'm most intrigued of. You know, I've never like, usually I would send emails to myself, but now that I know this, it's a pretty nice platform. But yeah, I definitely learned something. So this is the beauty of this journey. You know, it's learning, improving, um, and yeah, going towards that 1 million. This was day one. So again, thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you subscribe, like, turn on the notification bell, so that you do not miss when I go live. But yeah, if you have any messages, you can message me here. I'm active on X. This should update. Yeah, you see, I already updated the banner. But yeah, I'm going to post the day one. This video, I'm going to post it here right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys. I'm also going to update my bio, and that's pretty much it. This is me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for tuning in, watching. Make sure that you comment with suggestions, ideas, and everything that you have for this series. And yeah, thank you, and bye.